Dear student, today I am going to take problem of multicollinearity. Problem of multicollinearity arises in linear model. Here experimentary variable must be more than 2 or 2. If their experimentary variables are correlated to each other, problem of multicollinearity arises. Today I am going to take when multicollinearity arises and what are the reasons of existing multicollinearity and what are consequences of multicollinearity. Thank you. Read carefully. Dear student, today we will take the problem of multicollinearity. You have seen autocorrelation arises when error terms are correlated, and heteroscedasticity arises when we expression of ui uj where I equal to j a common variance. If common variance is not found, problem of heteroscedasticity arise in linear model. Third problem, multicollinearity is also related to assumption in now we are taking multicollinearity. Multicollinearity meaning the problem of multicollinearity arises when there are two or more experimentary variables, that is when model is form of y is equal to beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 plus beta 3 x3 dash dash plus beta n xn. It must be model is more than two or more than two experimentary variable. In such model, we assume that there is no relationship between experimentary variables, but in practice there can be exact correlation between experimentary variable also. This is problem of multicollinearity. Multicollinearity is used to determine the presence of linear relationship among the experimentary variables of the regression model. In agriculture phenomena, agriculture farming, all the inputs are related to each other. Seed, fertilizer, irrigation, they are related to each other. But we want in model individual effect of all the experimentary variables or inputs. For that it is necessary no relationship among the experimentary variable. If we find relationship in experimentary variables, problem of multicollinearity arises. Important point related to multicollinearity. Multicollinearity is a sample phenomena. When we draw a sample, we assume that experimentary variables have independent influence on dependent variable y. But it may be happened that in the population form, which is the sample is drawn, these experimentary variables are so highly correlated, it is difficult to separate. Their independent influence. It is difficult to separate their independent influence on y. On y. It is question of degree and not of kind. That it is not a matter of concern whether the correlation among experimentary variable is negative or positive, or concern is simply existence of correlation. Third, the problem arises with the presence of linear relationship between experimentary variable. It is rules out non-linear relationship among them. In other words, the following model is this problem does not exist. Y is equal to beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x1 square plus beta 3 x3 square. Here model is not linear. When experimentary variables are perfectly correlated, it is known as perfect multicollinearity. These are important points related to multicollinearity. Reasons of multicollinearity. In economics, many economic variables which appear to be independent are actually influenced by each other. If one variable change, other variables also change in same or opposite direction. For example, income, saving, investment, consumption, prices all influence each other. Hence, we can separate this independent influence, leading the problem of multicularity. Second, the problem also arises due to the use of lagged experimental variable in the model, such as y2 is equal to alpha plus beta xt plus gamma x t minus 1 lagged of the xt, xt minus 1 lagged of the xt plus deber xt minus 2, where xt minus 1, xt minus 2 are lagged variable of xt. For example, in order to estimate consumption function, past income can be included in the model as separate experimental variable along with the present income. And it is very natural that past and present incomes may have correlation among them. These are the causes of multicularity and consequences of multicularity. If there exists a perfect correlation between two experimental variables, it is then a case of perfect multicularity having two important consequences. The ordinary least square estimate are intermediate. Second, the variance and covariances of the estimators become infinitely large. These consequences can be expressed mathematically as follows. Let us consider the following system of equation involving two experimental variables, that is y1 beta 0 plus beta 1 x11 plus beta 2 x21 plus un. Second observation, y2 is equal to beta 0 beta 1 x12 plus beta 2 x22 plus u2 dash dash and so on, y2 y3 y4 and yn is equal to beta 0 plus b1 x1n plus beta 2 x2n plus un. This can be also expressed in the matrix form y is equal to x beta plus u, where y is equal to y1, y2, y3 and up to yn n by 1 matrix. X is equal to here beta 0 1 1 1 1 x21 x21 1 x12 x22 and again x13 x23 1 dash dash x1n into x2n in order n by 3. Beta is equal to beta 0 beta 1 beta 2 3 by 1. Here we have 3 parameters and error term is lie as observation un, u2 and un. In general, we can write model yi is equal to beta 0 plus beta 1 x1i plus beta 2 x2i plus ui for I is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to n, having two experimental variables x1, x2. In derivation form, yi is equal to beta 1 x1i plus beta 2 x2i plus ui minus u bar for I is equal to 1, 2 up to n. This can be written in the following matrix form: y is equal to x beta plus u, where y is equal to y1, y2 up to n, x is equal to x1 to 1, x21, x12, x22 dash dash x1n, x2n. And here only two parameters, beta 1, beta 2, u depend on n observation, un, u2, u2 up to n, where element within the bracket of the matrices y and x are derivations of the varieties from their mean. The ordinary least square estimate, we know beta can be estimated beta can be calculated by estimated beta x transpose x whole inverse into x transpose y. If we transform this and x transpose x is equal to x11 x12 dash dash x1n, and second x2n x2 dash dash x2n. This is the transformation of x dash. This is two rows and n column. Here n rows and 2 columns. On multiplying them, x transpose and x is equal to x1n x12 dash dash x1n x2n and x22 x2n x2 by n. Here you see number of columns are n and number of rows are also n. Then we can multiply these two matrices S transpose and X. We know for multiplication first matrix columns are equal to the number of rows of second matrix. X transpose X on multiplying sigma I n up to n, sigma 1i whole square, sigma I is equal to 1 and x1i, x2i, and second rows n I is starting x1n, x2i, sigma I is equal to 1 up to n, x square to I. On simplifying, because here only two experimental variable, sigma x1 square, sigma x1 x2, sigma x1 x2 and sigma x2 square. We find the value of these as taking as a determinant x dash sigma x1 square and sigma x2 square minus whole sigma x1 x2 whole square. Now this multiply by this and this multiply by this. Now let us model has a perfect multicollinearity. That is, following regression exists between experimental variable x1 and x2. X transpose sigma a x2 whole square sigma x2. We suppose x1 is equal to a x2 minus sigma a x2. In place of x1 we can put a x2 x2. Here we suppose x1 is equal to a x2. Putting these values here, we find sigma a x2 whole square sigma x2 minus sigma a x2 x2 whole square. On simplifying, a sigma x2 whole square sigma x2 square minus a square sigma x2. Here x2 is same. We have put it x1 is equal to a x2. It will become 0. Substituting a x2 for in values x1. Hence inverse do not exist. Thus we cannot determine the estimate of beta, because we know for calculating inverse matrix should be non-singular. If expanding determinant of this matrix is equal to 0, it indicate matrix is singular. And we know formula of A inverse is equal to adjoint of A divided by mod A. If determinant is 0, we can't estimate. Hence, it is inverse do not exist. Thus, we cannot determine the estimate of beta. It is effect of multicollinearity. Variance of beta is 1. Here, variance estimated beta because no variation. Estimate beta is equal to x1 x inverse variance, where this is the variance of disturbance term ui. Since the value of x transpose x is 0, the variance will infinite or indeterminate. Variance, because this value is become 0, it indicate since the value of x transpose x is 0, the variances will be infinite and are indeterminate. Now recall that any matrix whose determinant is 0, in any matrix whose determinant is 0 does not have an inverse, because all the element of the adjoint have to be divided by the determinant by the determinant to obtain the inverse, and anything divided by 0 will be inflate the number of infinity. In addition, recall the estimators of the standard errors of regression coefficient. Standard error of beta, estimated beta variance under ith diagonal element of x transpose x inverse. Since determinant of x dash is 0, the ith diagonal element of x transpose x inverse will become infinity. Thus, the standard errors of these estimates will be infinitely large. Therefore, standard errors of these estimators will be infinitely large. Therefore, it should be applied that if perfect multicollinearity is present, ordinary least square estimate cannot be obtained, and their estimating standard error are infinitely large, less than perfect but higher multicollinearity found. Third, perfect multicollinearity is an extreme case rarely encountered in practice. But as already indicated earlier, cases of high collinearity are often encountered in agriculture economic analysis. For experimental variables wise land, human labor, bullock labor, operating capital, etc. Show the same broad patterns of the behavior across various farms. In consumption or demand, studies the experimental variables like family size and family incomes in cross-section data, and prices of commodity in quotients and prices of other substitute complaint any commodities show the same broad pattern of behavior across the families or over time, as the case may be. In such cases, the determinant x transpose x matrix is not exactly 0 but tends towards 1. Thus higher the collinearity, lower the value of determinant, which inflates the standard error of the regression coefficient. This leads to impressive interval estimate of regression coefficient. This can be understood more clearly by recalling our discussion. It was stated that in a model y is equal to alpha plus beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 plus disturbance term u, the variance of estimated beta 1 and variance of beta 2 can be expressed in terms of simple correlation coefficient of x1 and x2. X1 and x2 correlation coefficient are 1:2 as follows. Variance of estimated beta 1 is equal to variance of error term divided by sigma x1 1 minus r12 whole square. Variance of beta 2, variance of error term sigma x2 whole square 1 minus r112 whole square. As the correlation between x1 and x2 tends to higher, r112 tends towards the -1 to +1, which implies that r12 will be towards 1. High degree of multicollinearity. This will mean that denominated in the expression for the variance of beta 1 and beta 2 will tend towards the 0 0, making these variances highly inflated. This will be ultimately lead to the wider confidence interval and lies precise estimate of regression coefficient. The consequences of presence of multicollinearity in the data thus as follows. The estimators of regression coefficient are indeterminate and multicollinearity is perfect. If the estimate of regression coefficient is indeterminate, if multicollinearity is perfect, the standard errors of the regression coefficient are inflated, which makes result less precise. That is, interval estimates are very wide. Third, the ordinary least square estimates are unbiased. The coefficient of multi-determinant R square coefficient of determinant may be high, but majority of all of the regression coefficient may be significant. This is a situation which leads one of the interpret that the experimental variables taken together explain very high variation in the dependent variable, but individually none is extremely a significant effect. Thus, presence of multicollinear, it may be lead wrong implementation of the effect some experimentary variables. Today I have explained you multicollinearity and how in which situation multicollinearity arises and what are consequences of multicollinearity. Okay, thank you.